The Godwin Eagles were down but not out on the gridiron as the Eagles tried to get a little payback against their neighbors to the north. Welcome to Sports Wire. I'm Will Catterley. Last season, Mills Godwin did not have the greatest of starts, losing their first 3 games of the year. One to Patrick Henry, who the Eagles lost to again last week, and another to Atlee at home, 27-7. This go-around, Godwin traveled to Atlee, and for quite a while, it looked like a similar result was waiting in the wings. But the Eagles had other ideas. So to Atlee High School we go, home of the Raiders. Godwin looking for a little revenge from last year. Early going, they look pretty good. Number 6, the direct handoff. Nick the Quick Clark, wide receiver, lines up at QB. Takes it for a big first down. It would lead to this. Daniel Verner to the end zone, finds his receiver for a touchdown. Cohen Busby. Just like that, fly Eagles fly, they're up 7-0. So far so good, right? Well, here comes Atlee. And they had it going through the air and on the ground. Quarterback Brooks Hollins hooks up with number 10, Scott Holmes. It would lead to this. Coach P.J. Adams says we need to get more aggressive against a run game this year. Didn't work that time. Touchdown, J.J. Lewis. You haven't heard the last of him. We're tied at 7. Still in the first. Back with a football again. J.J. Lewis is gone. Over 40 yards later, he finds pay dirt, and he is in the end zone. Raiders feeling good about themselves at home, as are the fans. They have the 14-7 advantage. We go second quarter now, switching sides. Godwin trying to get back into it. We know that they have a very efficient passing game. Verner hooking up again with Cohen Busby. That would lead to this. Verner, nice arm, fires, connects in double coverage, got his man down to the 1. It would lead to this. Verner, roll out, finding his receiver, and he works his way into the end zone. It's Michael Tolley, and he can tally a touchdown. We're tied at 14. Only 6 seconds to go in the second quarter, but the quarter not done yet. Atlee dialing long distance. And Ty Gilpin with the catch would set it up for this. With 1 second to go before the end of the half, Zachary Chantre from deep nails a field goal. And he's a pretty good kicker, folks. 17-14, nearly a full moon as we head to the second quarter. Atlee in the lead. Third quarter, Atlee would add on. You heard his name before the end of the half. It's Gilpin again on the reception. And then the ground game, the bugaboo for Godwin's defense. 3rd time's a charm for J.J. Lewis. 3 rushing touchdowns on the night for him. And Atlee in firm control, 24-14, especially after this. Godwin back to punt. It's blocked by Jay Oxford. And then recovered by Atlee in the end zone for a touchdown. This is all but over. Raiders now with only 4:20 to go in the third quarter, up 31-14. Well, try to do the best you can the rest of the game, rally, and get ready for next week, right? Try to make it close and respectable. Pass caught. Nice gainer as Verner connects with number 6, Nick the Quick Clark. Would lead to this, short touchdown plunge. All right, Godwin's still down by 10. So it's, Godwin faithful, they did show up, and they were thanked later for it. What do? Still early, onside kick. Atlee was kind of ready for it, but Godwin executed it better, and it worked. Special teams are a factor. They had the punt block, but they did get the onside kick recovery. It would lead to this. Godwin, not done yet. No, not by a long shot. Pass caught, number 12, Logan Rhodes. He takes the roads less traveled, gets a first down. Then Godwin, Nick the Quick Clark, touchdown. Fly Eagles fly, they're only down by 3 now. What was once 31-14 is now all of a sudden 31-28. He's saying, hold on, might be more to come. There is. There's still 1:13 to play in the third. And now the Godwin crazies are going crazy as momentum has shifted. Fourth quarter we go. Godwin's ground game gets a little punch. Number 21 taking that one. Jackson ekes. That was more than eking out a few yards. That was good for a first. This pass, dangerous, nearly intercepted, but it's caught by Tucker Washburn. Set it up for this. Werner, got a man. It's Clark again. Nick Clark, another catch. Werner looking. Werner going deep. Nick Clark, is he in? Yes, touchdown. Godwin erases.
I'm in disbelief.
A 17-point deficit, yeah. We're in disbelief as well. Last chance, Atlee. Not gonna happen. It's gonna be picked off. Intercepted by the linebacker Carson Smith. Daniel Werner, 227 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, 1 rushing. Godwin comes all the way back, down 17 to beat Atlee on the road and move to 2-1, 34-31.
We're two very even teams. I know Coach Gray very well. He's going to coach his kids up. I feel like we were really coached up tonight, and I'm just happy with the victory and just the way we won. You know, we persevered through a lot tonight, and we came out with victory, and it's very enjoyable for the kids and the students and the players.
And something like this only gives you momentum to keep going with the season, right?
Yes, sir. I mean, this was the team to put it on us last year, so we had to step up a lot physically, and we're just really happy that we came through with a victory tonight.
Meanwhile, in the East End, after consecutive road games, one in Charlotte, North Carolina, and the other at Manchester, Highland Springs would play their home opener. Due for a letdown, the Springers wanted to make sure that they continued their early season dominance against Prince George. So the Highland Springers return home, taking on the Royals of Prince George. The Springers were dominant from the word go. Go! Okay, now, be dominant. They were. First play from scrimmage, Elijah Williams. Taking it the distance. And yeah, you guessed it. Touchdown, Springers. Highland Springs, the early 7-0 lead. Springers weren't finished. They were dominant in all 3 phases of the game. Here's a second phase. It's called defense. My goodness gracious. 90 blew that one up. 11:55 in there as well. Alonzo James. More D. Had me fooled. The quarterback, not the Springer D. He throws an Oski. Intercepted. Takai Heath with the pick 6. And the Springers and, yeah, the kids from the Glen Allen League over there celebrating as well. It's a fake punt. Royals trying to get back into this one. Still first quarter. There's a lot that happens in the first quarter. Not happening. So 3 phases, offense, defense, special teams. Check, 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 all in the first. And then how about some nifty rat running after the catch or yards after the catch? Yak from Takai Heath. And then calling his own number, Christian Martin, QB. Kmart puts it in for 6 more. Springers in firm control in this one, up 21-0. We still got time in the first quarter, folks. 5:11 to go. Royals trying to get tricky again, and it is picked off again. This time, Tamondre Braxton, and he's going to bring it all the way back to the house for a Springer touchdown. 49 yards on the return, and Highland Springs now up 28-0 with 34 seconds to go in the first. Let's switch sides, shall we? Second quarter. Kmart. Oh, that was a beautiful pass. He finds the man of the hour from last week, Jakiri Henley, for the touchdown. Easy squeezy, lemon peasy. Springers up 35-0. Still first half highlights. Kmart again. This time, little screen pass. Good blocking downfield. That results in a touchdown. I tweeted at one point, it was like the Springers are playing Madden on easy mode. How about some more interceptions? Third of the night. Tip drill. Springers got it. Kasim Drumgoal. And then on the end around, it would lead to this. Karan Ferguson takes it the distance to the house. Springers absolutely in cruise control at this point. After 2 big games against Chambers and Manchester, they did not let their foot off the pedal. More defense. D-line was strong as usual. I don't know how you run against Highland Springs. And this guy's going to cut right through, hardly get touched until he gets to the end zone. Eric Bird puts his name in the ledger and into the scorebook. Touchdown Springers again. It's 56-0, 3:40 to go in the third, fourth quarter. We're winding down. Absolutely no one touches him either. Javon Robinson finds the end zone as well, and that would make it 63-0. Springers absolutely partying on a Friday night, as they should be, after a dominant performance. Who's going to slow down this Springer football team? The one Prince George. 63-0 is your final. We have more from the gridiron when we come back. Henrico duels with Deep Run with a 2-1 record at stake, plus how a lightning delay changed everything when Glen Allen played host to Freeman in field hockey. Highlights are straight ahead.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Welcome back to SportsWire. Field hockey action and a good one. Glen Allen and Freeman. Freeman coming in at 3-3. Glen Allen looking to improve to 4-1. And that early on, it hits the post. Jags with a great chance. Freeman, however, early in this game, came up big when they did have chances. That, though, was a kick save and a beauty. Keeper really happy with that. Yeah, you can smack the heck out of your pads when you got pads on with that stick. Wouldn't recommend doing it otherwise. But again, they would have another chance at a corner. She shoots. She scores! Number 9, Sarah Chilton knocks it home. And the sophomore midfielder gives Freeman a 1-0 lead. And Glen Allen would have their chances to come back, however. Jags right here. She shoots, she scores off the corner. But guess what? It's waved off because for it to be a goal, it has to, on a corner, it has to get out of the circle first. The ball does. You have to take the ball out of the circle and then bring it back in. They never got it out of the circle, therefore no goal. This, however, is a goal. She shoots, she scores. Oh my, what a shot by Mackenzie. She's a very fine fellows. And it's 2-0 Freeman. And that's so good, we got to see it again. Here it is inside, right, backwards, in, flip up. And she puts the biscuit in the basket. 2-0 Freeman Mavs on top. And then that would be the score with 2:39 to go in the half. It was absolutely crucial that Glen Allen score before the break, and score they would. She shoots, she scores on the tip drill. Number 2 doing the honors. Atlee Von Herbulis. When you get the Von Herbulises involved, you're in good shape. 2-1. That would be the score at the half. That would be the score in the third. And then we'd have an hour-long lightning delay. Turns out Glen Allen kind of needed it because some words were exchanged. They huddled together, and they brought their A game when play resumed. She shoots, she scores. Number 7 this time. It's Maggie Leonard. And Maggie, all of a sudden, in Glen Allen, after looking a little flat against Freeman, much to the Mavs' credit, have tied it up at 2. Moments later, tip drill again. She shoots, she scores. Goal, Glen Allen. And the Lady Jags have not only come all the way back, they've now taken the lead thanks to Atlee Von Herbulis again. 3-2 at that point. Freeman desperately trying to get the equalizer and change the momentum of this one. They try a nice shot of their own and nothing doing. Nice stop by the keeper right there. And the onslaught would continue offensively for the Jags. Shot on net. She shoots, she scores. Number 11 this time, it's Anna Threadgold, and that did Threadgold. 4-2 at this point. And then again on the corner. Jags firing it in. She shoots, she scores! Glen Allen, absolutely dominant after the lightning delay. You never know in sports. Number 5 with the goal. Elise Crowder, the midfielder, and the horn would sound, and that would be that. Lady Jags move to 4-1. Strong team again this fall in 2022. We'll see what happens moving forward. 5-2 is your final. Back to the gridiron we go. Deep Run in their home opener taking on Henrico. Winner of this game would move to 2-1. Deep Run getting the forfeit win against Mechanicsville to start the year. Henrico coming off that loss to Hermitage to drop to 1-1. First possession of the game is pass and caught. Wildcats with the reception off the tip drill. Colby Taylor doing the honors would lead to this. The short field goal is up, and it is good. So, nice start for Deep Run. The Wildcats strike first. 3-0 with 7:34 to go in the first quarter. Meanwhile, one of the problems Deep Run would have would be stopping Henrico running the football. On this play, well, just an example, number 6, Sean Macon, making things happen. You'll hear more from him later. That would lead to this. Give it to this guy, let the big dog eat. Number 2, Calvin Sanders scores another rushing touchdown. He's been doing that so far all this season. The season's young. 7-3 Henrico takes advantage, takes the lead. Second quarter now, same score. And watch this off-schedule play by Sean Macon. Nobody open over there. All right, I'm going to go back over here. Deep Run can't make the tackle in the backfield. And Macon, athletic, he's making strides. He's making it all the way inside the Deep Run 15-yard line, and it would lead to this. Credit the Wildcat defense holding Henrico to a field goal attempt, and it just goes through. Still, Henrico now up 10-3. 7-point game. Wildcats back with a football. They could not get the run going, while Henrico could, and look who's got it. It's a strip, and it's Calvin Sanders. An offensive touchdown, and now a defensive touchdown as he basically takes the ball away from the running back, takes it in for 6 himself. More from the Warriors, but some bright spots for Deep Run. The interception, nice play by Vaughn Cup. He fumbles it right there. Deep Run would recover. Vaughn Cup, no relation to Cooper Cup, for all you fantasy gurus and, Ram fans out there. Trying to get things going with the short pass. Henrico there in coverage. Wildcats looking to get to the perimeter. Warriors too fast and athletic for that play. They sniff that one out. And then on offense, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Going back to the ground game. This time, Tajon Gunter. Gunter gets it for a first down and will lead to this. Give it to the guy again. Gunter cutting up inside, and he'll find pay dirt. Touchdown. Warriors come out and play, and they did. Now Henrico up 24-3 at that point. Warriors, when you can run the ball, it opens up the play action pass and the deep ball, and wide open. Quarterback's got his man. It's Javion Randall. Macon fires a perfect strike. Randall does the rest, and Henrico gets the victory. They are now 2-1 on the season, 31-3. The final, winning over Deep Run. And with that, let's go up tempo. We start in the NFL, where former Wake Forest and Highland Springs wide receiver Greg Dortch had a big game for the Arizona Cardinals. While the Cardinals lost to the Chiefs 44-21, Dortch hauled in 7 catches for 63 yards, and he led the team in targets with 9. Might be a fantasy sleeper out there. Back to the high school ranks, where Glen Allen got their first win of the year, beating Patrick Henry 37-25. Will Noel had 144 yards rushing on 19 carries, including the go-ahead score, and Andrew Milwit threw for 182 yards and 2 touchdowns in the win. Freeman football moves to 3-0 on the season after they handled Mechanicsville 21-6. The key was Jason Abbey, who had 14 tackles, 3 for a loss, 1 sack, and a block punt recovered for a touchdown. The Mavericks play Atlee next. And what a scene it was at the Eagles' Nest after the guys' volleyball team beat Deep Run for the first time in 7 years. Some key seniors made their mark. Thomas Eubank delivered 23 assists. Jack Ryan added 11 kills, and David Black and Keegan Powers each had 13 digs in the victory. Speaking of guys volleyball, Tucker tussles with LC Bird on the other side. Plus, Hermitage battles Thomas Dale in a top 5 matchup on the gridiron. That's next.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Welcome back to Sports Wire. Boys volleyball. Tucker Tigers in action, taking on LC Bird. Number 10, early and often in the first set. Ryan Pham doing the honors. Outside hitter. Pham with the point there, and then Pham on the serve. Bird. Nice looking kill right there from the outside hitter. LC Bird point, counterpoint. Skyhawks looking to hang in there. Tigers, though, still with the lead on the serve. And then finishing it off, number 5, RJ Ayapile. Knocking that one down for the point. Tigers going to take the opening set. That dog will hunt. Great hit by the outside hitter. Senior outside hitter Justin Hellberg, 25-22. It was a close one in the first set. Tigers get the victory. Later on the serve, check out that motion by Jay Keskar. My goodness, what a serve that was. Number 13, sophomore, Zach Bond. Zach Bond. Tigers up 14-10 at this point, looking to make it more. And the kill shot is good for Keskar, and Tucker's on their way. Tigers setting it up. 19-12 at this point. Nicely done by Ryan Pham, getting the point. 25-14. They would take the second set. Now, Skyhawks do come fighting back. Great play right there on the inside, right in front of the net. Hit them where they ain't. Point, LC Bird. Later, Tigers get it over. Skyhawks jumping up, getting the point again. Number 14 was a problem for Tucker throughout this match. And yeah, LC Bird gets a 25-11 win. So, first 1 to 3 sets win. Tucker up 2-1. They're kind of done playing around, I would think. Number 10 getting the action again, Ryan Pham. The senior is going to make a lot of plays for Tucker this year as their outside hitter. Up 9-2 at this point. Bird can't quite get the pass they want, so it's an easy setup for J.R. Tucker. And easy squeezy lemon peasy, Justin Hellberg again with the kill. Another senior outside hitter, Hellberg, with domination and authority. What a strike by Hellberg to put that one down. And then that pretty much just gets everyone going. Tigers get it over. Not the best passing in the world, and LC Bird makes him pay for it. They would make this a contest in the fourth set, but it was too much Tucker. 25-24, game, set, match, ace. RJ Ayapile, 26-24, and Tucker wins this one 3-1. Back to football now. Thursday night lights becoming all too often, all too frequent. Hermitage, Thomas, Dale. Top 5 matchup. Dale, first possession. The pass is caught by Nicholas Tyree. Don't call me David Tyree. Touchdown pass. That would go 86 yards. Thomas Dale, QB Ethan Minter had himself a night. And just like that, the Knights have a 7-0 lead. Hermitage, you can always count on this guy, number 4, Jeremiah Coney, eating up yardage for Hermitage. Panthers ground game, offensive line, been dominant so far this season. Same drive, second quarter. The pass going deep, and it's really well played by the Knights. Number 26 defensive back, Stephon Hicks with the INT, and then Here comes Thomas Dale again, scrambling, looking. Minter finds his man, his receiver, and it's Jacob Seaborn, and see him go. Touchdown. Thomas Dale, like an 82-yard touchdown pass. Hermitage in trouble, but not. They're down, not out. Throwing the ball this time to Jeremiah Coney. Lead to this. Panthers back on the prowl. Coney, touchdown run. Last year's defending Offensive Player of the Year in 5C, 14-7 at this point. But Thomas Dale, it was not a grind him out offense. It was a big play offense. He is gone. Brandon Every Rose has his thorn. It would be a thorn in the side of Hermitage all night. He had big runs. Thomas Dale, all they had were 3 big plays in the first half, accounting for over 250 yards of offense, and that's how you have a 21-7 lead. Hermitage trying to get back. Big number 54, the D-line, really played well for Thomas Dale for the most part. I mean, Jeremiah Coney going to get his, right? Second half, Hermitage trying to answer, make this a one-score game again. Burton back to pass, firing, finding, connecting. Got his man, good for a first down. Number 2 doing the honors, Stephon Dandridge. Then, trying to escape himself. Karon Burton doing what Karon does well. That's escape and find the end zone. Touchdown, Hermitage. Panthers right back in it. It's 21-14 at this point with plenty of time left. Still 9:26 to go, third quarter. But Dale on this night seemingly had all the answers. Check out this run by Nicholas Tyree. And Tyree inside the Panther 20. It would lead to this. A few plays later, touchdown run. It's Rose again, his second touchdown run of the night. And just like that, Thomas Dale takes the 14-point lead back. Moments later, after a muffed punt, dialing his own number, Minter, he finds pay dirt into the end zone for the touchdown. We go to the fourth. Panthers down quite a bit. Coney not quitting. Neither is Hermitage. Coney his second touchdown of the evening, but it was not enough. Too little, too late. Thomas Dale takes care of business in a big win for them. The Knights take it 42-21. Other games. Freeman, 21-6 win, we mentioned earlier, against Mechanicsville. They move to 3-0. Glen Allen, huge win we also mentioned earlier. At home against Patrick Henry, 37-25. And Meadowbrook, snapping their 34-game losing streak. They beat Tucker 12-6.
Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us, and you can always follow us on Twitter. I can't wait to see you next time on Sportswire.